MFRS 18 was developed in response to feedback from investors that the statements of profit or loss vary in content and structure between companies as companies define their own subtotals. Measures defined by management, although are useful in analyzing performance and making forecasts about future performance, are lacking in transparency in explaining how these measures are calculated. And also, some companies don't provide enough detailed information, whilst important information is often obscured. So the lack of detailed requirements leads to diversity in practice. Such diversity makes it difficult to analyze and compare companies' performance. MFRS 18 was issued by MASB in June 2024, replacing MFRS 101, Presentation of Financial Statements. So the changes introduced by MFRS 18 mainly on requiring additional defined subtotals in statement of profit or loss, disclosures about MPMs or management defined performance measures, and introduce new principles for grouping of financial information. MFRS 18 will be effective for annual financial periods beginning on or after 1st January 2027, and earlier application is permitted. Companies are required to apply MFRS 18 retrospectively. MFRS 18 will affect all companies in all industries. It will affect how companies present and disclose financial performance. As such, the standard results in major changes in the statement of profit or loss and notes to the financial statements. There are only limited changes to specific requirements for statement of financial position and the statement of cash flows. So MFRS 18 retains the general requirements in MFRS 101, such as complete set of financial statements, identification of financial statements, frequency of reporting, as well as comparative information. The changes in statements of profit or loss introduced in MFRS 18 include the new defined subtotals, namely operating profit and profit before financing and income taxes, and 5 categories for classifying income and expenses, i.e. operating, investing, financing, income taxes, and discontinued operations. As for the notes to the financial statements, MFRS 18 defines its role to provide material information to enable users to understand the line items in primary financial statements and to supplement the primary financial statements with additional information to achieve the objective of financial statements. MFRS 18 introduced disclosures for management-defined performance measures and specified expenses by nature when operating expenses are presented by function in the statement of profit or loss. However, specific disclosure requirements such as material accounting policy information, sources of estimation uncertainty, capital management, and debt covenants have been carried forward from MFRS 101, although some have been moved to MFRS 108.